Hey guys, we are back here at Kloppy's Custom Painting, and it's the moment a lot of you have been waiting for. We're revealing Tommy Reed's 379 that they redid. I was kind of on the fence on the changes the truck was getting, but I might be proven wrong, so we'll see how it goes. In just a few minutes, we're gonna roll the truck out of the door and see how it looks. But first, we're gonna go in, talk to Rick, talk about what was done to the truck, and then I'll show you a little montage of all the stuff and give you the full reveal. So stay tuned, it's coming right up. Okay, so we're here now with Rick Klopp, and we're gonna talk about everything that's been done to this truck. And it's a lot, but it's not a lot.
Exactly. It's modern, but yet keeping it old school.
Yep.
So thanks for coming back, Steve.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. What we did was Tom Reed's truck, all original, up till the time it came to my shop. And like we talked about before, since the day Tom bought this truck, he wanted it stretched out. So that was the whole purpose of the truck coming here, to stretch it out. Well, with stretching it out and doing this suspension, we had to go with more modern, today's suspension, rides better, lower. So did those things. Then if we're doing the rear suspension, you got to talk about today, everybody putting airbags under the front and putting a front axle under it. So that's how it started.
Yep.
Tom brought it in to me and asked me to make it 310 inches. So we did that, and then I bought a cutoff so I would have the new modern low leaf air, and talked to Mike next door at the House of Air, and we got a car carrier, what they call a wide axle, and put bags on it. So we did that. Then the truck had small fuel tanks on it, 130 gallons,
Yep.
and they were underneath the sleeper. Tom wanted some bigger ones. It was things that he should have did back in the day, but wasn't thinking about it.
Right.
So now that you're thinking about it and what you want, we put some bigger fuel tanks on it. With all that, then of course you stretch the frame and you got it all nice and long. Well, you need a deck plate for it. So I did some checking around. I needed 12 foot of deck plate, and there's a young man, A to Z Welding.
Okay.
And I contacted him and asked him, and he looked around, found somebody that could bend us 12-foot long sheets of stainless.
Wow.
So that was beautiful. No seams, nothing. Put a box in. The truck has a West Coast hookup, and that's how it'll be used now. Modernize that, but you got to have the old original position.
Right. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you got to
Yeah,
have that.
absolutely.
So we put a box and put everything down inside. And then it had a slider. The truck originally came with a slider on it, so it only pulls one trailer.
Okay.
It has a matching Great Dane trailer that's the same year or 1 year newer than the truck.
Yeah.
And they're a team, they're a set. So that's the trailer hooked to this thing all the time.
I'm looking forward to getting pictures of those two put together, and man, that's going to be awesome. But I can admit when I'm wrong, and the truck, it looks phenomenal. It looks really good.
You knew this truck when it was brand new and what it was, and a lot of people were on Tom about taking such an original truck, but Tom was like, it's my truck. Since brand new, I ordered it. It's always been mine, and I wanted it longer, so he made it longer.
Yeah, and it looks good. You'll see it soon enough, but it came out really good.
Some other things that we did were, of course, you're stretching it out and doing everything. Well, as you're putting new rears under it, it don't have the old stud wheels anymore, stud and nut. So new axles have the new hub pilot studs. So that's new wheels. Brand new wheels on it. That's new tires. Then Tom was like, let's put full stainless fenders on it. So that added to the whole back end of the build and doing it and making it look really good. Well, then Tom's biggest pet peeve for all the years has been the visor on this truck. And he told me it has had more visors than he cares to talk about, because he'd see something he liked and he'd change the visor. So we had to close up a lot of holes in the roof.
Okay.
And then we put a new visor on it, something I think you'll really like. Old school, classic for this truck. So, of course, with closing all the holes, I had to spot the front of the roof, just re-clear it then, and the A-pillars, and we did a couple other cool things in the front. But little, you know, little critiques and little things, a new bumper, of course, painted on the back, got the grill and everything polished. So a lot of little subtle things, but when you put them all together, it makes this truck what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. It just, it looks right.
Yeah, it does. He had, like all the guys did, he had big stacks on this thing, some 8-inch pipes, and I would kid him about it, how big the stacks were. Yeah. You either love them or you hate them.
Right.
And I talked him into going back to some 6-inch pipes to keep it more original and classic, and he finally agreed, you know, we'll put some 6-inch pipes on it.
Yeah.
But he said, my only stipulation with 6-inch pipes are they have to go to the sky. They gotta be as high as they can be.
Yeah.
So sitting at ride height, they are 14 foot on the dock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. When you're running and going by tree branches, you're gonna have to duck.
Yeah.
Because they are up there. We put these things to the sky. It looks really cool. And so we'll see, you know, what he thinks. So far in the pictures, he's liked it. He hasn't seen the truck yet in person with everything done. He was coming, he saw it like 2 weeks ago when I was finishing it up, liked everything, but I didn't have those top pipes on there yet. And
that's going to make a world of difference.
Oh my God, it looks cool.
Well, I guess we won't keep you in suspense much longer, maybe a little bit longer, but we'll get to the reveal of this truck. So
that sounds great.
Let me head outside and get set up, and we'll get that done.
Okay.